What's going on YouTube? I hope you all enjoyed that little hair salon edit that you just watched. I actually recorded that about 3 weeks ago. That was my wife's cousin. She just opened up a salon over in District Heights, Maryland. So decided to do a little video for her. You know, my wife wanted me to do it just to kind of showcase her business and show support. And I wanted to post it onto YouTube and just go over how I made the video, what gear I use to make the video. So I'm gonna show you a couple things that I use to record that edit. So first and foremost, as far as the camera, I didn't use my T7i, which I'm recording on now. I actually rented an EOS R because I was taking some graduation photographs for my wife. She just graduated with her bachelor. So I rented the EOS R. I had the RF 35mm 1.8. That entire video, well, I would say about 99% of that video was recorded with that 35mm RF 1.8 on the EOS R. And I also rented the 50mm 1.2 and the 85 1.4 to take the photos of my wife. And I think one or two of those clips on there may have been recorded with the 50mm 1.2, but like I said, the majority of it was the EOS R with 35mm 1.8. And I must say, regardless of anything you hear about the EOS R, that's a real good camera, man. It's a real good camera. The entire video was in 1080p. I didn't do 4K because I didn't want to deal with no crop, but 1080p out of the EOS R is fire. Now, to stabilize my shots, I use my good old handy dandy GlideCam HD 2000 for the majority of the video. Some of that stuff, a little bit of it was handheld, and about, I would say, 3 of the scenes that I actually used in my final cut were recorded on a slider that I bought off of Amazon, but I actually returned it. And I'm linking all the gear below in the description if you want to see what I used. But I had bought a slider off of Amazon. It was from Good Video Maker or Great Video Maker, GVM, which it was a pretty good slider. But when I bought it, I thought that it was motorized, and I paid $200 for it. Then when I got it, it wasn't motorized, and I felt like for the price I paid, I could have got the same exact slider pretty much for like $120 cheaper. So I used it, it worked. It wasn't like, didn't have all the bells and whistles. Like I said, it wasn't automatic, it was manual. So I used it for the video, got a couple of those nice, stable sliding shots and took it back. So like I said, GlideCam, handheld, and that slider was pretty much what I used to get my stable shots. Now, as far as lighting is concerned, I use my good old Godox SL60W, which I haven't done a review on yet, but that's coming soon. As far as the light dome I use, it's just a good old standard newer light dome. I think this is a 24-inch by something, I don't know, pretty medium size. I want to actually get a bigger one of this as well, but this is a real good light, man. Real good beginner light, you know what I'm saying, for video. Probably make a better field light than a key light, but if you're on a budget, this is the only key light I have right now, so it makes a good key light on a budget. And for just a little secondary smaller light, I use this right here. I didn't have this plate on here, I had the clear plate on it. Just a nice little LED light. I think this is made by Etsy, ESDDI. You know, had them on these tripods just like you see them right here. And yeah, these were the only 2 lights that I used in addition to the lights that were already in the salon and the light coming through the window. So that's pretty much it in terms of my gear. Like I said, EOS R, 35mm 1.8, my GlideCam, I had that slider, I had my 2 lights that I just showed you back here, and that's pretty much what I used to record the video. Now, I went off just pure instinct. I had no script, no instructions, just went in there, tried to showcase the business the best way that I could. So if you could let me know in the comments how you like the edit, I would really appreciate that. And like I said, don't forget all the gear that I use and referenced in this video is going to be in the description below. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and leave this video. If you did enjoy that promotional video or this video as a whole, if you found some value in it, if you could just take a moment and smash that like button, I would really appreciate it. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel. As you see, I drop content about videography, fitness, and a little bit of photography. So if that sounds like something you're into, subscribe, like I said, join the crew. And until my next video, I'll catch you guys later on. Peace out, baby.